different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Mike, 180! Let's go, let's go! Check. Fresno! Hey.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. He just lost track, and it cost him.
Regular.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Credit to sack to Von Miller.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack on first down, Fitzpatrick. Von Miller picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Hey! High 7!
Third and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Kyler Fackrell. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 17 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The charging drive about to get going. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. Where do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
65! PPP.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Throwing Fitzpatrick. Nice man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Let's go, Mike. White 80!
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing is Rodgers. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer.
319!
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Rodgers to throw for it on forward. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
White 80! Strong.
Check 50. Check 50.
First down, Fitzpatrick. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Hey, color.
Fitzpatrick on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The
20!
catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. The first down throw for Fitzpatrick. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment out there. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's get that ball right here.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now Rodgers. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, but the Packers have the first. Rodgers now on first down. And Olsen over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Rodgers will bring him to the line, 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ballgame. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview, so I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime.
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Put on it. 319.
Let's make these.
Hey, 88. 319.
Make these babies cry on the way back.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 6 yards away. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Tucker with the extra point. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On 4th down, they snap it to Fitzpatrick. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Blue 58.
Mike 45.
Hey, 88.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing, and I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come on the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing, but there are plenty of other guys out there too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Trey Flowers. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Watch run.
Double tight.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. Picked up another 1st down with that run.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
52 and 56, 52 and 56. Regular.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick here. It's out. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Fitzpatrick.
All day, defense, all day.
This is caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Zach Ertz, 28 yards. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. This is why I could never make it as a quarterback at any level, especially the NFL. To have the poise to stay in that pocket, know you're going to take the hit, but still deliver it for a touchdown. Great play.
I have to agree with you on that one. When I see those hits coming, I'm wanting to exit the pocket. I'm getting the heck out of there. Instead, we just saw someone stay in there and make the throw downfield.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Michael Bannon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Rodgers now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. It's Freeman. 23 yards, the final tally.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was that fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that's going to tie things at 20. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, Isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
You got it.
Back now
You
at
got
Lambeau.
You got
All
it.
even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Here we go. Here we go.
White 80.
Mike 50.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
To throw again on second down. Fitzpatrick. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Kenny Clark in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
5-0.
That's what I do.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on fourth down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And no, it's incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Blue 58.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Get up.
On first down, Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 19 yards away. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there under the chains. Fitzpatrick to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
White 80.
So second down,
52
still 10
and 56,
yards to go.
52 and
Ball
56.
on the 43.
We want it. White 80.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's third down.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against his zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now Fitzpatrick. Packer pressure, and down he goes.